What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another YouTube video with Let's Talk Coins. Today we are going to be going over my 3 half cents that I have today, and we're just going to be going over a little bit more about them, how much they weigh, what they're made out of, the designers, everything we do on a basic walkthrough video, stuff like that, just with half cents today. So if you guys are confused, if you're new to collecting, or if you haven't collected before and you're just watching me, and you're like, what does he mean, half cent? United States, back in the early 1800s, early to mid 1800s to even late 1700s, they made the United States minted half cents. So half cents are half a cent, which means you would have to have 200 of them to make up a dollar. So we're going to go ahead and get into a little bit more about this, and the reason there are half cents are because of the fact that back in the day things weren't worth quite as much, and copper wasn't worth quite as much, and things were cheaper and stuff like that. So that's why there's half cents, just so you could play in a smaller currency. So with that being said, we're going to hop right into it, starting with this beautiful 1806. It is going to be a Drake bust half cent, which is just the term for this. Drake bust half cent, 1806. Small 6, the bigger 6 is going to be much more bold, and it's going to be more towards the bottom, in line with the 0 as well. It's going to be no stems, which is on the reverse, so I'll show you that on the reverse here in a second. It's got a mintage of 356,000, so quite a low mintage. The designer is going to be Mr. Robert Scott. He was the designer of the reverse and obverse of this coin, and it's going to weigh just about 5.44 grams. It could be a little bit more or a little bit less, depending on the coin you have and stuff like that. So on the back here, you can see it says half cent. It's going to say 1/200 at the bottom. Now, if your coin has stems, it's going to say right here, there's going to be tiny little sticks that look like stems pointing out of those little triangular areas. As you guys can see, this one does not, which means it's a no stem variety of this coin. So it's going to be 1806 no stems coin, and it's going to be a half cent. And just think, half cents are probably one of my favorite United States coins. They're just so interesting. Not many people know that they were minted, and not many people know they were made. So next up, we have this 1828. It was holed, and it was filled, as you can see up at the top above the Liberty. So it was, unfortunately, hold for a necklace or something, but they did end up trying to fill it, which they did not do a great job at. So this is an 1828. It has a mintage of 606,000, 5.44 grams as well. It's going to be, the designer is going to be Mr. John Reach. So John Reach designed this coin, obverse and reverse, and it's going to have the 13-star variety. So if you guys want to take time to count those stars, there's 6 on one side, 7 on the other, which equals to be 13. So 13 stars, meaning original 13 colonies, is what the 13 stars are for. If you guys did not know that, now you do. So we're going to flip this coin around. Sorry if it's taking me so long. Oh, man. I'm really struggling today. So now we're going to get this half cent. As you guys can see, the newer versions, or the less old versions, I guess I could say, because they're not really new, do not have the 1/200th on the back like the other ones do. The hole looks much better on this side, and it's definitely a clean reverse. I do like how it says half and then a dot, then cent. This one is not going to have a chance to have a stem variety. It's just going to be the normal reverse on this coin. Then if we come over here, we got this very last coin, or very last half cent I own. It's going to be an 1856 here. So this 1856 has a mintage of 40,430. It's going to weigh 5.44 grams as well. All 3 of these coins, by the way, are made out of a 100% copper, so, which is definitely an interesting fact. 100% copper, not many coins are made out of 100% of a metal anymore. And then Christian Gobrich, I'm pretty sure that's how it's pronounced, it was the designer of this obverse and reverse as well. On the back here, it's going to be somewhat similar to the last reverse you saw. It's going to have half cent on it, and it's going to be a really nice, clean reverse. So one more thing I do want to point out to you guys before we finish up that I think is really interesting. Half cents, and it does this a lot with coins, actually, as well, if I can get this to set up. Half cents specifically, it's really noticeable on, you guys can tell here, maybe if you guys can tell, the one on the far left and the one on the far right are much bigger than the one in the middle, and the one in the middle is more thick or thicker than the ones on the sides as well. So as you guys can see, the ones on the sides are larger and the one in the middle is a bit thinner, which I just think is really interesting. And a lot of coins are like that in the United States. You just got to look for the small details. But with that being said, that is going to be my half-cent video, guys. I hope you guys did enjoy this video and that you guys can learn something off of it and that you guys did learn something off of it and you enjoyed watching it, guys. But again, guys, thanks for watching. Make sure you guys are going to hit that like button and definitely subscribe. I'm almost at 100 subscribers. It means so much to me if we hit that milestone, guys. I'm just so excited to hit it, and it would mean so much to me. So make sure you guys like, subscribe. Thanks for watching. See ya.